Yeah, and we're already at the end of January.
Okay, so I only just now started recording.
What?
No, I mean for my like personal edit for this on the highlights video for my YouTube. We was live
Dude.
the entire time. Don't worry, I just wanted to make it panic.
Well, this is my brother, everybody. This guy
Thing.
who has been around for at least 1 full year, more than I have. And yeah, this is what you call mature, ladies and gentlemen. This beanie wearing, spectacle having, chip munching. Okay.
I'm just focused on the chips. It's like that one saying from that one frog. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will forever traumatize me. Truer words have never been spoken.
Well, speaking of words, I guess that would shift us directly onto the topic of well, what is your take on influencers?
Depends on what they do and how they do it.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much a given. But I mean, like any influencer specifically, like their message, their ideals, basically, and what they decide to do. Because as far as
The
you would
easiest
know,
one I could go for is Andrew Tate because there's low hanging fruit and a very popular topic.
well, as of right now, what was once literally at the apex of the world is literally now hanging fruit because of what happened to him. But what I was going to get at when I said that was people are abusing what is effectively one of the most effective forms of marketing via social media instead of endorsing a product or in their own words, literally advertising something. They basically just do it to advertise themselves. So if you in this specific aspect were Mr. Tate in this sentence, right? You already know that previously he did have his Hustlers University, and as far as I know he has the real world AI.
Actually, no.
Um,
This explanation for it, Hustlers University was once a part of the original schooling because it first had Hustlers University 1, Hustlers University 2, and now it have the Real World AI. The one that I joined in that was Hustlers University 2, which was held on Discord. That being said, Discord is, as we call it, a matrix controlled unit, meaning you can't get all the full teachings over there from, well, everything that the professors themselves know. So
right.
the Real World AI is something like Discord, but completely different entirely in that Tate and his, well, people and social network, they own the site, they run it, they have their own servers, they have their own monetization. It is completely outside of, well, matrix control. So the things they couldn't teach you in Hustlers University 2, they can't teach you it in the real world AI because Discord was monitored by the matrix. The real world AI is, as it said, outside the matrix. It's in the real world. What? Did yourself get camera shy?
No. I just need to shift around. But yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Well, yeah. The thing about it is that the real world is like completely outside the matrix, in the sense that Discord was monitored by it. It wasn't a place they could show everything that they wanted to show. So they made their own servers, made their own site, made their own monetization, etc. And they have that over there with full information on everything they want to teach without a censor.
Yeah, and then censorship is another kind of worms that I think a lot of people are already delving in and out of as it is right now. But
That's a can of worms. That's like a dumpster fire.
shit. I really need to fix this. Hold on.
Maybe the camera's camera shy.
Maybe. I mean, this is the first time that I'm technically doing something like this too. So.
Well, it's basically us just winging it, and I think my only viewer is just myself logged in onto my own profile. So it might be a while to take off, but should be fun.
Yeah. So.
And besides, we do call often, so we can put it to some use.
Well, in some way, shape, or form, I would imagine. Now the thing is, as you mentioned, Tate specifically. As of right now, what we do know is that he is currently being detained for an extra month.
You look like Morpheus. So you just epic
Yes,
background light, just epic background light, and you already know you're about a big black bald man. It's not racist if it's
oh,
my brother. I can say that about him. I have the pass. I have the pass.
no, I know.
No, I'm saying
I
that to
mean,
anybody who watch this in the future and call him a racist. I'm saying this now. It's not racist. I have the pass.
but yeah, I suppose so because continuing on, yeah, he's being detained up until the 27th of February because apparently they need an extra month to do what exactly? As far as I know, or as far as we know, because well, yeah, we kind of on the story on that at the moment as well as many others, I would imagine.
Very popular
They
conversation
only
topic actually.
well, yeah, but I mean the specifics of simply delving into it, right? Because the thing is, apart from this one use of the word that me personally I would use up until further notice, every single thing you would look up about it on YouTube, on Google, literally whatever, it always has to have misogynist Andrew Tate, etc., etc. Like they just like that, at that point, that M word is literally a title that you have to put before his name. I see it literally everywhere.
And the sad part is the reason that title is there is on the same night, right? Because I'm now gonna be reposting this back on my YouTube and on Twitch itself as post recorded. On the same night that Andrew Tate was being detained, the news was already reporting about how he was being detained. All the reporters just sleeping under the desk was the guy that said, "Okay, cue the lights and start recording." Was he just like on the camera, just leaned up on it, waiting for the call? Like, how did they knew to set everything up that fast? And it was at
Well,
midnight. I got the live recording.
yeah, well, I mean, can someone say premeditated? Well, if there was
No,
anybody in the chat, I thought they would say that, but
that is dead ass choreographed.
yeah. So the thing is, right, apart from keeping him a literal month again, and like nothing, well, thankfully, well, actually, no, I can't say thankfully. It has been pretty rough for him in there as well, given his medical condition as well. But to me, like literally what Tristan said when they moved him to the judge's precinct, right?
Mm-hmm.
He literally said the reason why they moved them, they even detained them, was literally to go in their like estate in Romania where they currently are now for the last like couple of years, just to literally loot the place. They have made off with over 400 million pounds worth of vehicles, luxuries, and pretty much any like Tate's property.
Oh
It's
wait,
literally been
I
tagged
think
and
on the
labeled as evidence.
I think on the topic of the vehicles, Tate has his own people in the network, the supposed crime organized group, because we all know that's a lie. It's not a crime organized group. He has openly spoken about the war room before, and he openly advertised what it does. So I'm saying this now. Somebody from the war room has his Bugatti Chiron and a few others of his luxury cars. So I'm not sure if the Romanian police actually have it or if it they with the network, because the I saw the footage of them supposedly taking the cars. Especially you see the one with the Rolls Royce where they was rolling
Yes.
away. That is an edited clip from a Tate Confidential video where Tristan got that same Rolls Royce, and it was delivered and recorded by Luke in front of his house in the same truck that you're seeing being lowered down. I remember that Tate Confidential, so that's edited footage. They did. I highly doubt they took that.
I mean, we could only hope, right? Because I mean, apart from it literally just being in there just to secure things of wealth, like at that point in time, you might as well just be say out in the open, "Hey, I'm a burglar. I'm here to take your stuff," because we can't have you being rich and influential. You need to be one or the other.
And the sad part is they are exactly. And the sad part is exactly that they can't control Tate because he did not get rich based on matrix schemes. He didn't do it by
Yes,
cash streaming. He didn't do it by
they,
Bitcoin, crypto, etc., etc. He did it the hard way. So he has money.
yeah, I know you're going to laugh at me a lot with this camera thing. I'm just trying to find the proper space. But
It's
anyways,
just like
my bald black self aside,
it's just comedic timing.
yeah, no, but the reason why I bring this up is literally because they are only detaining them because they have that cash. A couple of news reporters, honestly, like when they were being led into the building, like you had like paparazzi as usual just outside there, asking them a couple of questions, and they were replying as they were being led in. One guy in particular, I don't know whether or not he said this sarcastically or not. He said, "Andrew, is the Matrix attacking you?" And then he said, like, "Of course, you already know what it is." And then somebody else called up and said, "Well, Andrew, have you ever hurt somebody?" He literally just replied, be it nonchalant or literally as confidently as he could before he went into the building proper. He said, "Of course not." Like, that's literally all he could say before they were like inside the building itself.
He's trying to
Now,
he's trying to keep it short and concise because if you over explain, it can be clipped and edited out of context.
well, yeah, I mean, like at this point in time, like not even like considering the crap that he underwent on Twitter with like Greta, right? Like him literally trying to clap back is what caused him to get doxxed. And the thing is, again, for people who may be watching this or being tuned in right now, he did not get doxxed because of the pizza boxes. Let's
That's
be real.
bullshit. I keep saying that. You can't dock somebody on pizza boxes. This man has legit ties to the Romanian government. Even Andrew himself said if he wanted to talk to the Prime Minister in Romania, he could make a calls and do it because he has that kind of network. They know him personally. They didn't need a reason to do that. And even in recent, they tried to take attention away from Andrew with a fake, and I will stress this as much as I need to, fake arresting of Greta. Why? Why does it need to be fake, and why specifically Greta? Why it needs to be fake? Because she didn't do anything wrong and they're not going to pull out one of the biggest puppets on the sake of haha look distraction. They did it fake because they wanted news to say the person who outed Andrew Tate has not been arrested herself, and then everybody gonna rush to that to say why.
Yeah,
Like them
the
birds
thing
from
is,
Finding Nemo.
yeah, but important to note, right? Like it isn't just Tate and all of these activists that are involved. Like everybody, and I do literally mean everybody who follows Tate to some degree, or basically literally anybody who is currently in Romania, or those that are currently like very avid followers of Tate. Like they will like parked outside of the precinct, like just blasting his theme music, literally in support of him.
I would
Like
do the
I've seen a
same
couple.
thing. That would be the only time I lay into my music knowledge.
Yeah, because I mean, quite literally, like people were blasting his theme song. People were literally out there, like they were supporting him, like they like every single day. Like imagine, right? You're
Wait,
not
before
only
you say
like
that, I
I
have an
can't
idea.
keep it brief, but yeah, go on.
I called my cousin, he did set up music inside the car. And when an Indian set up music inside a car, it sound like a bass truck.
Yes, yes.
I can borrow the car and we go outside the precinct. Because whenever that plays in the house all the way in the back, it shakes the roof of mine. So we can go over there and play it, and hopefully, if they don't hear, they're probably gonna feel the vibrations to the ground.
I think the home audio player that we have here is like easily, it shakes the roof of this house that I live in.
Strap
Me
it to a car,
blasting that, me blasting that song even like up until like the chorus and then just cutting it off. I would just honestly just laugh my ass off just seeing like all the neighbors come up like, what the hell was that? And I was just like, it's supporting.
Yes.
Because I'm kidding you not. And when like say for example, if that thing comes on and just plays like any random song from like even like a Bluetooth phone, it doesn't even need to be like from a laptop or anything like from a surround sound like a DJ setup. No, you literally just connect to that thing with Bluetooth. You have the volume at a reasonable level and the volume on the control pad like at a reasonable level. Everyone in the street hears that thing. I once had like a family that lives like right next to us say, "Well, we hear a lot of music coming from your apartment. Like, what it is you all have?" And then we just say, "Well, it's literally just like a home media player. It's not even like anything with surround sound or speakers."
You should just like very dramatic and silently lead them into it, or lead them to the room, and then just as nonchalant and as vacantly as you could say, they're gonna be like, "Okay, so what you just playing music on?" Box.
Yeah, that was the case because they needed someone to play music during their wedding. And I myself, I literally picked the entire thing up because it's pretty light. I carried it across and I set it up at the spot that they wanted. And then, like, the groom literally asked me, like, "Well, where's the rest of it?" And we're saying, like, "Yeah, that's it."
It's like a hand cannon about music.
Yeah, well, it definitely was good for them. Currently, they have their own matrimony, but what it is I want for Tate specifically is justice. And a lot of people are falling in line with that as well.
There have been
So,
peaceful riots on the streets, and you have to admit it. If this was anybody else, let me take for example some famous person. I say Nicki
Yeah,
Minaj
sure,
or
go
some
ahead.
shit. And a set of feminists come and saying she didn't do anything wrong, she didn't do anything wrong. Or Cardi B karma get catch up with she and all the drugging and stealing shit from men. Finally catch up, went to
Yeah.
jail. They're not gonna have a peaceful riot. Supporters
No.
they're not gonna have a peaceful riot. They're gonna wanna do some shit show. Yeah, I'm a bad bitch, and then go and flip a car or something. Like no, you don't need to do that. Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate people are saying, yeah, he turning men violent, he turning men this, he sharing them a wrong message. Look at what they're doing in the streets. Literally nothing wrong while preaching a good message. How is that bad? You see feminist rallies, destroy they destroy public shit. I see a few of them pick fences and all kind of garbage. They scream at people for no reason. Like, why are you so mad? Drink chocolate milk and sit down.
Hey, chalky milk, while it does help people alleviate their pain, it does not remove stupidity. Remember that.
Oh yeah, there's no cure for autism. Aside a shovel.
Hey, you said it, not me.
You know what
Anyways,
monetization is gonna have to deal with it after this. I don't even think
hey,
I get paid.
just make sure that you don't end up violating any toss while they're here because we already getting pretty monka as it is. Yeah.
I don't know how long we've been recording, but the Twitch stats seem to be broken. We still only have one view and we still only been recording for 25 seconds somehow.
Just check your analytics. Good God, man, this is scuffed AF.
I know we've been recording for how fucking. We were recording for like 16 minutes. Oh no, the live recording has been 48 minutes. Never mind.
Yeah.
I read the entire thing wrong. I'm a genius.
Use a multimedia platform, everybody.
I'm not the one that said I'm a professional at this. We
Alright.
still have one viewer somehow. If we manage to retain one, we can manage to retain 10. All we need to do is get a bucket of gold and a half a live chicken with Down syndrome.
Do you make sense?
Yes. We're going to find the lost
Within
city of
reason?
Atlantis.
But within reason?
No.
Good, I thought so.
If you want to find something fantastic, you're gonna have to go and do something drastic. I didn't even mean for that to rhyme. I want to hear thinking I should have probably made my bed a little better.
Probably.
Then again,
Now
I'm
then,
lazy.
I would also just like to say for one specific thing that, well, most people would know if they are followers of Tate is that he has changed his religion 3 times so far.
Atheist, Christian, or Muslim?
Yes. Now, for this one person who is either there as a bot or otherwise, because honestly, I don't have the analytics, so I wouldn't know. I myself personally am an avid follower of
Oh,
Christ.
you mean
My
you
brother
mean
here is a Muslim.
I.
Now the thing is, what the thing is that I would like to point out with Tate specifically. Now, I'm not one to judge because it literally is in the Bible, don't judge lest ye be judged with equal measure. Now, the reason why I say this is because going from a state of non-belief to belief and then changing that belief to something else, what specifically caused that change? And I'm not going to sound like, I hope, right, at the very least, that I don't sound like this sort of like conspirator or just somebody who just kind of wants to like degrade or demoralize anybody. That's not what I'm here for. The reason why I bring this up is because Tate has moved away from atheism to Christianity on account of the people who are atheists, who, by his own words, from what I remember at the very least, with them being like literal godless dorks. Now, to be fair, for anyone who is currently an atheist, I will say there is still hope. There is something for you to believe in, and it's on you to decide what that is.
On my separate notice, if you're an atheist, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, pagan, doesn't matter. Do your thing, live your life. You're eventually all gonna die. To each his own belief. That's it.
Yeah, but it ain't exactly what you would call godly. I mean, well, I'm more of like the moral guy. You're basically just the guy who's like spits facts. Well, more so than not. So
I spit facts, I
so
need cheese. That's my entire personality.
one with cheese and all
Philly
before
cheese. Can taste the
right.
diabetes.
I like if you I was quoted like the last part of Big Smoke's order. But yeah, yeah. So like, is the reason like I'm not here to judge, but is the reason why Tate moved aside from his atheism to Christianity more so because he believes that a greater power is in play, or he just
I
didn't
can
want to
answer
be
that.
involved with just like cutting people off, don't you?
No. Okay, yeah, we'll continue. I'll answer it after.
Yeah. So I said what I was trying to say was that whether or not the reason for Tate going from atheism to Christianity being this person who was suddenly awakened in spiritualism that there is indeed a greater power at play, because previously being an atheist means that you just don't believe at all. Does he believe that there's something greater in play, not named the Matrix?
Yeah.
Or did he decide to just become a Christian mostly because he wants to be around sound minded people? If it's the latter, I agree wholeheartedly with the reason therein, because being surrounded by godly counsel is something that we as people should do. Like, regardless of sin, regardless of what you have done in your life, all of us were born in sin and we fell short of the glory at least one point in our life. And if you say otherwise, you're a damn liar. The reason why I say this is because for somebody to be in sound mind and in sound doctrine, they have to believe in the word. And whether or not Tate, like supports the churches and whatnot, like he raps the churches a lot in Romania specifically because those were like the Orthodox churches. And the reason why is because they hold a lot of power, specifically on home territory. Now, to me, as somebody who is at their most trying to be ambitious yet humble, I have a minor problem with that. A minor one.
Which is?
The allure of power is something that a lot of people would love to have, and that power comes more often than not from more. Now, that isn't to say that the churches themselves aren't rich, because let's be real, have you seen those buildings? Have you seen the architecture? Yeah, joining to the fellowship of the Lord for the sake of money is a huge no-no. You do it to remain humble. You do it to serve others, not for yourself, because you can be as rich as Tate or even richer, and if you just decide to be charitable because you literally have so much in excess to give, yeah, I mean, that's not even like you being like, godly and charitable. That's just like you being like mildly conceited to the fact that, yeah, you can have my leftovers. Because the thing is, I don't want people who have to end up giving in that manner. Now, Tate, I will say, during the time that Ukraine and Russia were going through their whole dispute, and they still are, by the way, that's another messed up state of matters entirely. He did go out of his way to buy clothing and also secure things for these refugees.
Bro, he went out of his way to get people the out of there. On a
Yeah,
take,
well,
yeah, on a
that's the
take
whole point.
confidential. On a take confidential. He and Tristan, I openly saw them talk about it. They were helping to ship, like, they were helping to get women and children out of Ukraine from the war-torn areas.
Yeah, and the thing is if I remember correctly from said podcast as well, they did not film the refugees because it was basically against their privacy. Like they have that, like whoever says they don't have standards and they mistreat people, much less women and children,
That's
they
a
kind of
lie.
have the head stuck up somewhere else.
Precisely. And hell, I'm, I'm not gonna call names. I'm not gonna call names. I know anybody can make an assumption to who I'm talking about because I'll be talking about them in this vague way. But if I had enough money to do all that, and my income generated was from YouTube and the content alone,
Yeah.
a certain individual with that amount of money who would have been doing that probably would have filmed it for some YouTube fame. But the Tates, they don't need YouTube fame, they don't need monetization, YouTube money. I don't think even Rumble pays them. They just do it for the sake of doing it and giving sound
They
advice.
do it literally because it is the one medium that is willing to have them there. They got banned off of literally everything else, And up until just recently, like up until like literally just last year, which is like late November, December, when Musk
Hold on, I'm
decided
getting
to
water.
take Twitter. Yeah.
I hope everybody enjoyed the view of my wall. All none of you.
Is this like okay? What is the view count on that thing?
One.
Is it one because you're using the platform?
More than likely, yes. So yeah, I think it's just because I'm logged into my own thing that it's just there, and every time I press Twitch or just T on my browser, it just goes to it just goes to things with VTubers. Because I like anime and I'll be damned if I start watching humans.
God damn it!
Anime and I'll be damned if I start watching humans. Okay, yeah, I think my own viewer is myself. Fucking mute. Yeah, I think my only viewer is myself.
God damn it! Well, I mean, something had to give.
And
So
doesn't even matter. We're still gonna go up to 3D. Video's gonna be here, and well, soon enough, traction gets start to build. Slow start, big finish, as they
yeah, God willing. Now,
as they say.
the reason why I also bring up the matter of like what our personal fellowships are, and in relation to what Tate is
I
or
have
and
no
what
idea
Tate
if I can
believes.
smoke on Twitch.
Yeah, what,
I have no idea if I could smoke on Twitch. I
bro?
mean, YouTube
We need to
allows it.
cool off with that.
It doesn't even do it that much.
How much is not much?
It's less than a pack a day. I'll tell you, a pack lasts me 2 days. So
That's more than you should ever take in your life.
actually, the most I should ever take in my life is none. Because this is generally not a good thing to use.
Yeah. Says while taking up drug offset cigarettes.
Yes. You ever heard this saying, practice as I do as I say, not as I do as I say, not as I
Yes,
do.
I was about to literally say that.
It's like the simplest thing I could give to any poor unfortunate soul that comes across this stream that I'm gonna be doing almost daily, hopefully. So it takes off. I just have to advertise a lot better. That's
Yeah.
sad considering I took advertising and marketing.
Yeah. So the reason why, in addition to all of that, right? The whole aspect of moving from atheism to Christianity, then Christianity to Muslim. Yeah, like you don't even hear him say, like glory be to Allah, basically like however it is you say it in the language. Because I'm like the most that I know about the Quran or let alone the religion, I could probably write in like a small postcard for somebody.
Fair point.
So the reason why I say this is because if you look at the narrative differences and just that, I'm not here to advocate which is better, to each his own belief, but make that belief true.
Actually, going back on past interviews on podcasts with him, I can't
Mm,
explain why he did that.
okay.
Okay, so first he was atheist. Okay, so first he was atheist. I don't know why he probably started off that way, but I can't remember like a full explanation as to why he was atheist. But
Right.
moving on to why he went to Christianity is because as he went through the world and through the journey he went through to get to where he is, he saw genuine evil in the world, like degeneracy, debauchery, lies, cheating, all the things where he just says haram at. He saw genuine
Yes.
evil. So he said if there's evil in the world, there has to be a good. And where he was raised up in an Orthodox Christian family. So that's the religion he
Ah.
chose to be. So that's the religion he chose to be. Plus Romania is primarily Orthodox Christian. So
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier.
yeah. So he went into that one, but then going past through more interviews down the future, he was he got the question if he had to bet his money on a religion, like if he was betting it on the stock market.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to take offense to this or anybody that
No,
happens to watch this. He said if you had to bet money on a religion to survive all this modernization bullshit, he would have to bet it on Islam because Islam is a zero tolerance religion. And this is to say, for example, as he said it on the interview, I think I could pull it up afterwards if you want. You could literally go outside in the West, like in America, in the Western countries. You can literally go outside and walk the street with a shirt that says Jesus is gay, and you would probably have somebody cheering on for you saying, "Yay, LGBTQ, stick it to the man, blah blah blah," and all that. You try to do that shit in Syria, you go outside with a thing that says Muhammad supports the gays, you are getting shot immediately as soon as you walk out the front door. Zero tolerance to zero bullshit when it comes to religious things. You don't put religious figures like that, and I bet even now you having your blood boiling, knowing that the West could tolerate that. Have a shirt that says Jesus is
Nobody,
gay.
like, to be fair, nobody should have.
And that's what you're trying to say. Islam is a zero tolerance religion, whereas Christianity you can literally do almost anything there. It have gay pastors now. Nowadays they can do anything to Christianity and they're just kinda accepting it as like, okay, it's the new way, times are changing. You have to evolve to
You know
still
what the
spread the
sad part
message.
about this is?
Hmm.
The sad part about all of this is, for me personally, is that I haven't been to church in a very long time, and the last time that I even went to even a remotely good church, I can't tell you. The last time I did go to church was literally just for the sake of one of the reverends there, their significant others had passed away, and they had a nighttime service for them, and they had invited another group of friends from another church that they had within the same vicinity to come by to give like a small, like scripture reading, and like tell us to
Yeah.
believe in God, etc., to just stay strong in this trying time. How in the hell did it go from all of that to, yeah, anyway, this is our church, this is our ministry, follow us on social media, ciao. I kid you not. And the worst part is, I literally have to go to church later again. Like, again, this is after that last horrendous time.
And I can draw
God
a stark
forbid you feel
comparison.
these. God forbid you feel these people that I have to go and see later today with your wisdom, with your virtue, with your blessings, because it honestly is a mess here, Lord. You already know. Like, I don't even have to say it. I'm just giving an account of what I see and what I know, without trying to like stretch the truth at all.
Do you now see why
So
I just want enough money to just disappear? Like, yeah, I don't even mind if I have to live in a van. Like, sure, I'll live in a van, that's fine. I can travel around the world, I can carry it here, I can carry it there. I live in the back of it. I just have enough money to do whatever I want. Like, I don't need to do all these things. Like, I don't need to do all these things. If I know how to do my religion, I'll do it.
yeah, well, here's the thing. Here's why I stand on all of this, right? Let's take a look at the effectively the sort of the spirit for both religions. The Bible for us and the Quran for you guys.
Yeah.
Right? The Bible is for the Christians and the Jews, while the Quran is for Muslims. The Bible is a collection of true, undisputed writings from various different authors, while the Quran itself is a recital, I believe it's recital, from its one and only prophet being Muhammad.
Yeah.
But the thing is, regardless of whatever you believe in, both the Bible and Quran have the same principle in mind, which is to guide believers towards spirituality and moral righteousness.
Actually, there
And
are
that's the
multiple
thing.
books. There are multiple books that was sent to do that. The Torah, the Injil, the Torah, the Injil, the Zabur, meaning the Bible, and the Quran. Because
Right.
the Zabur, as it's mentioned in Islam, that is essentially the OG Bible. That is what Prophet Isa alayhi salam, or Jesus as you would know him.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Jesus was called Isa in the Quran.
Yeah. So
Not
both of it is like books to lead them on, but it's books according to the time period they was in, because not everything had a specific time period or a way of life. So Torah came first, then the Injil, then the Bible, then the Quran as the last book as the last leading guide to mankind, because the Prophet Muhammad was after Jesus, and every prophet that came after a prophet prior to them, they always led a new way or had the same message, but a better or more sophisticated way to carry it on.
Yeah, basically like how
Well,
like the
that is my
Bible has
take on it.
different like translations nowadays, but yeah, I can kind of see what that went.
Yeah.
Honestly could. So now I know this was a question that you had asked me a while ago. Like I'm talking like literally up until like last year, and you asked me like, well, what are Christians? And I was just like, well, I mean, it like on the surface, it is literally anybody who follows within the life, actions and death of Christ and the aspect of the resurrection and stuff like that. Now, I do also want to say that I do have a more definitive answer for you now. In addition to if Christianity was a thing that was mentioned at all in the Bible, and yeah, it was only mentioned 3 times total. Only 3 times was the word Christian ever mentioned in the Bible, specifically. It was mentioned in Acts 11, Acts 26, and First Peter 4. And they
You
all
remember that
delve
quite
with.
well.
Huh?
You remember that well. If I had to make a memory from, if I had to do that by memory, I probably had to Google it.
It takes time because, I mean, like, you can't just win the fellowship of the Lord literally within like one day of like, today I shall fast and keep to myself and read the Bible and the Lord will bless me every day. No, friend. You have your entire life to undergo the spiritual journey. And it's not a matter of literally like a knife dangling over your head if you make a false move because you were literally born in sin. You were born a screw up. Deal with it. So yeah, it's just
That might be triggering to some people that have like insecurity issues. So on behalf of my brother, I'm sorry. I'm not the
no,
one
no,
that
no, no.
said
Let
it.
me explain because I'm sure I like that's one thing that I want to avoid. When I say you were born a screw up, I don't mean you were defective, etc., etc. I mean, right, that there will come a time in your life after you were born an infant, after you become a teen, after you live a long and healthy life, that there will be at least one thing in your entire life that will cause you to make a decision that you will A, feel regret for, B, will make you want to seek forgiveness, or C, well, the proper way, repent. And the reason why I say this is because, again, quite literally, it says, all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. Those that have come, those that are here, those that will come. So it literally applies to past, present, and future.
Okay,
And
wait.
the Bible. Hmm?
No, continue because there's an entire different tangent I want to touch on altogether. But continue your thing first.
Yeah, because I mean, at this point in time, the reason why I mentioned this is because the verse goes Romans 3:23, and I believe also 24. For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, and all are justified freely by His grace through the redemption that came by Christ Jesus. So when they said all, they do mean all. So everybody did screw up, or will screw up, or have screwed up, but all have been paid forward, cleansed of their sins, forgiven, eternally, mind you, by everything that Jesus had done upon the earth. Now, a lot of people would think that, this whole thing is a bunch of hoo-ha, which is kind of like why we have Old and New Testament. It is one congruent story. I don't want people thinking it's two separate things. Like, it isn't the Bible, old times, and then the Bible, the sequel, new things here. It's not that. It's literally one congruent story.
That just repainted the image back in my head while I was so on Reddit. The Bible too, where Jesus rides a velociraptor and has a lightsaber straight sword.
Lord, if anything needs to be forgiven, it's those people for doing that. Now,
And forgive the fact they didn't make it into a movie. That shit would have kicked ass. Imagine every scene where children are being terrified by like a giant dinosaur in Jurassic Park. And then you just see Big J riding on blue with a lightsaber street sword with Sabaton blasting in the background. Or some Christian band. And then everything just goes holy and he throws hands with a legit dinosaur. And I think there's an actual movie for that called the Velocipasta. A pasta fights against ninjas by turning into a werewolf velociraptor.
at this point, I think they should have sunk the budget in the Twilight to make it more reasonable.
Bruh, you are so irrelevant to me I can't even remember your name. Kristen Stewart, I think that's the female that acted in Twilight. You could
I don't
make
even
she
know.
just you could just make she bite half a whole lemon before saying every line and it would still have less emotional construct than Deadpool's mouth moving in his mask. I swear, I got more emotion from two gently pulsing eye holes and a moving mouthpiece than I did from a pale face emotionless thing that is supposed to be a human when I got more out of the werewolves and vampires. I wanted to know what AI is this. The thing that can mimic a human so well that it made supernatural creatures fall in love with it. What robot is this? That's the scary
Now
part, not the
before now
werewolves and
before we
vampires.
continue with it, now the thing is, right, like literally before we continue on with anything else, like for any future viewers who may be tuning into this to just like watch both us dummies, elaborate on matters of the world that basically interest us.
We might just be doing it.
These,
We might be doing this for all. We might be doing this for until I start work, and then like after it might be on the evening when I get my first pay and I get like a proper ring lamp. We can just call on the evenings and talk, and that's it. I might use this
yeah,
old mattress here to make a soundproof room so it wouldn't be loud for everybody, but yeah, should be fun.
right. So those three verses that I mentioned before, where the word Christian was specifically used. The first one deals with the fact that this was the first time that they were called Christians to begin with, which goes as such. Then Barnabas went to Tarsus to look for Saul, and when he found him there, he brought him to Antioch, which was a church, one of the major churches at the time, and still is, if I remember correctly, because it is Orthodox technically. So for a whole year, Barnabas and Saul met with the church and taught great numbers of people. The disciples were called Christians first at Antioch, at that church. Now, this was during a time where the Romans were a thing, where they basically were in the midst of ruling, and this was during the time where Gentiles, or basically anybody who were not Jewish, had to choose on whether or not to believe yes or no, because a lot of people back then and still
Wasn't there a
are
punishment for
very
if you didn't
privileged.
believe? Like
Huh?
favoritism?
Like what?
Wasn't there a punishment for if you didn't believe? Like favoritism? Like if you believe, yeah, cool, you get to live in like the best place we have to offer. Or you don't believe and you rather stick to your own beliefs, okay, there's a trailer park there.
No, well, I mean, you need to consider that back then, non-believers were stoned, they were killed, they were turned to salt, they had meteors dropped on them that basically leveled entire cities, etc., etc.
I'd take the trailer park. I'd take the trailer park. Like, yeah, I won't believe in that. If you want me to Christian, no thanks, I'm Muslim, I'll stick with that. I'll just be over there in the trailer park. If you have a spare piece of like bread that came out weird and you think it's haunted, but which or something, just throw it to me. I'm which proof.
Mm. So the second
No,
verse
not on
came
the
from
stove.
Paul.
No, not in that
The second verse
place.
came, yeah. So the second verse came from Paul confronting Agrippa, one of the Roman leaders, specifically on the matter of the belief in what a Christian should be. It goes as such: King Agrippa, do you believe the prophets? I know you do. And then Agrippa said to Paul, do you think that in such a short time that you can persuade me to become a Christian? They use the word Christian specifically again because it has already been established as a group of people with this belief. Paul replied, short time or long time, I pray to God that not only you, but all who are listening to me today may become what I am except for these chains, because he was bound and brought before them. The king rose, and with him the governor and Bernice and those sitting with them, and after they left the room, they began saying to one another, this man is not doing anything that deserves death or imprisonment. Now, the thing is, transfer that exact same belief of a person who is literally there to tell you straight up what is and what isn't to today, with Tate literally being accosted for something that he may or may not have done without any sound evidence. We have a problem, evidently, right?
They're still looking for evidence. They're still trying to find something. That's why they extended. That's why they try to ask for the extended days. They can't find nothing, so they're just gonna dig deeper in a hole that leads nowhere. And with the
Now,
size
one
of
thing
the
that I would
allegations,
also
they better come up with something or fake something fast, because if not, they're screwed.
yeah, because and one thing that I want to say before I continue with this final verse, I am in no way counting Tate as a biblical figure, much less a god. I'm basically drawing this as a reference to one person not necessarily preaching but stating the truth, and then one person who basically states the truth of a current situation that not a lot of people really advocates for.
Right.
That's the only similarity that I want to just draw to, right? I don't want anybody who may or may not be listening to this like come to the whole conclusion of he's the guy who's basically like making Tate like this sort of god for people. No, no, we have already like the schools. Like if you guys have already known, the schools have basically like banned you from their computers if you even search the word Andrew. Like you don't even have to finish the sentence.
Oh, that's
Like you
just.
type in Andrew. Yeah, you type in Andrew. A tab gets closed. You aren't allowed to use it.
What if I have to search who's the guy that acted in Spider-Man? Andrew Garfield.
It's up to you.
Really? So what about? Imagine if it's that. Imagine if it's this stupid that the Matrix just wants to get his name off the air so badly that they just uploaded a thing within the internet itself. Anything containing the name Andrew gets deleted. So you can't watch any movie that has an actor by the name Andrew or a character by the name Andrew. Like they are going that far down to try and undo his work.
It basically becomes like a more dumb version of Broly, but instead of Kakarot, it's literally just Andrew.
Oh no! No! That's insulting to both of them considering the context of the situation. Broly is badass and Andrew Tate's badass and bold. I had to specify that because if you consider both of them as badasses, you have to realize one of them has more here than he can manage and the other one kind of needs it.
But joke's on you, considering that the fact that he actually grew out a lot of his hair while he was in jail.
Really?
Or rather in the tip. Yeah, if you look up any like the
But
recent
the
news,
ball that suits him, you kind of just know that as.
Yes, we know,
That's
we
the
know.
money. That's the money maker right there. Also, yes, I'm good thing you touched on that. We do not idolize Andrew Tate as our god. I'm a fan of him. I'm a follower of him. I take his advice soundly. I go to the gym every day. I'm in I'm in the real world.ai.
Oh yeah, and one more thing in addition to that. When on a literal news report, somebody had to draw attention to somebody saying the words, I have retired my mother. No, we do not mean that we killed them or did harm to them. We just provided so much for them to the point where they were not only able to quit their job, they were able to literally be at home and be in peace, well funded and well off. That is what they mean. He even explained it, and they still have problems with it.
And what astounds me is that these schools want to unlearn everything that Tates teach these young men. So you're gonna probably just have a teacher there at some point in time saying, you see everything Andrew Tate taught you, that's bad. You see wanting to retire your parents and being a strong protector to your wife, that's bad. You see wanting to drive a fast car around the world and not working 9 to 5 like me, that's bad. This actually makes no sense. And then the teacher finally wakes the hell up. Like seriously, whatever they caught this guy for, they better dig it up and fast because if they have no evidence with allegations this big, they are going to sink this up into a grave so deep they're gonna need shovels to dig this up out the other end.
Yeah. So this is the final thing that I wanted to touch on, right? Literally, if you look up in the Bible in literally any translation, specifically for me, the New International Version, because it's easier for me to read and easy on the mind to process. If you look up 1 Peter 4, that entire chapter is literally dedicated to your life living for God, 1, and 2, suffering for just simply being a Christian. Note, serving God does not come easy, nor will any of your days on this earth be easy, regardless of however ritual you may be.
Hell, even in the Quran it says something similar. For it is better for a man to carry firewood on his back than to beg on a corner for a dried twig. It's better to work for your stuff instead of just begging on the side of it. And this is something I wanted to touch on. Like
God?
when it's explaining what a Christian is, right, and to say that the entire thing, be one with God, devote yourself to God, be a proper follower of your religion, basically. That does not mean that just simply doing this will make everything come true. Doing this will not pay your light bill. Doing this will not help you get out of a shit position in your job. You could pray.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, well, I mean, like, if I wanted to be, like, technical, I mean, at the end of the day, that's basically just like it's basically just a gesture, like, you just, clasping your hands, you're bowing, but to what?
Yeah,
your money, your house?
No, what? I mean, like, praying for something to, like, praying for a hardship to be over, that is fine. But don't just pray. For your prayer to work, you need to be doing something for what you pray for to eventually come into fruition. If you want to pray to get a fit body, and you just sat down eating this, you're not gonna get a fit body. A bear is not gonna chase you until you finally lose the 10 pounds you wanted to lose. You can pray for it all you like, but put the work in for it too. Devote yourself to God, but don't throw your life into religion. You can't just see like a pool of water there and say, okay, I'm thirsty, and then drown yourself inside the pool. You're supposed to take religion and put it into your life because God gave you this life here. It's up to you to live it, and He gave you a way to live it. So take that and put it into your life. So everything that you want to do, and every goal that you have, you're still working to achieve it. You just legit working with God on your side to achieve that. So you think what I'm saying is don't just absorb yourself into religion to the point where you think praying for something and not doing anything, or just doing bare minimum like your job and not coming home and working on something else will get you out of a bad position. Because trust me, it won't. I tried.
So the thing, so yeah, I'm just going to like, I'm not going to like read the entire thing, but I'll just go over the important parts, like verbatim. Suffering for being a Christian, it says specifically here, 1 Peter 4:12. Dear friends, do not be surprised at the fiery ordeals that has come onto you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you for the first time. But rejoice in so much as you participate in the suffering of Christ, so that you may be overjoyed when His glory is revealed. Note, His, not yours. It is your task to endure and survive, but it is also your duty to give glory as well. So yeah, it's literally you can't just pray and then just expect things to just kind of just blow over. You have to literally survive and deal with it too.
See, even the books agree with me, and it's the exact same thing Andrew was saying. Even when the four tenants for a G mindset, even the four tenants for a G mindset, know nobody is coming to save you. Know that you're completely alone. Believe you can do everything you want, and get pissed off at the situation you're in life. Because if you're mad enough at where you is in life, and you know nobody going to come and help you, you just going to direct every ounce of your attention to get into a better spot. You can't just pray and hope to be in a better spot. That's like praying to go from position A to B and not walking. So the effort is needed. See, even the books agree. Both of them. I wonder if I argue with a screen way too much.
No, I don't think so at least.
Well, whoever watches this in the future probably just leave a comment and say if and just tell me if I yell at the screen too much. I don't know if this might be interesting to anybody.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm not apologizing for my lack of like visuals on my end. If you do see my dumb face or not.
Yeah, probably later on we do get at least some people, I would assume. Probably just need to market it a bit more. My YouTube and TikTok started off slow, and then I gained a following. So just keep doing this day by day and see how it goes on.
Yeah.
Plus we video call a lot, so it might be like a good way to talk and still get something out of it at the same time. So it's not even called like wasting time.
Yeah, well, I mean, we still have to at least keep some stuff like off the airwaves of like Twitch and whatever, because I mean, not everything is going to be like widely accepted here.
Unless they pay.
So, like, no, not even if they do, like, at least some common sense to just like not profane ourselves on the media. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't do that. You're gonna have to keep like a good face for the algorithm not to ban you.
No, like no. That's just conforming at that point in time. I mean, like just in general, be professional with what you do.
Oh
Like,
well,
don't
yeah.
just be like completely casual and like a complete dumbass and just feel you can do whatever you want on the platform. Like, no, not that.
My casual form is just going against rules and conformity. So yeah, my casual is basically the opposite of what you said.
Yes, just, like for you, bro, just try not to be monka too much.
I'm mostly staring at my face. How did I do that? I look like a skeleton. It's like if Chad had an autistic brother. Just don't get the jawline.
Why? Don't use those words so like haggardly, okay?
Oh yeah. Everything's sensitive. Sensitive.
No, I'm telling you, just like don't use it like here.
Okay, fine.
And no, we're not endorsing people to curse or say those words.
We are children of God, as far as you would like to read into it. You know, so it is weird that I keep. It's weird that I say that when I turned up when I turned up for this entire thing, slightly smooth. So yeah, children of God, but can't agree.
Well, I mean, if you just wanted to let everybody see you drunk in your trunk, bro, you might as well just go on record now, you know?
I don't have any junk in my trunk. That's why I do squats.
No, I heard what you said earlier. Don't even try to like gloss over it. You already just let it slip from your mouth and just like it's out there.
What the
People
squat?
know what your condition was before you even came on live stream.
Now it is confusing.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Perfect. I'm really good at doing that. Until I'm not. I was going for about an hour. Why am I still trying to pull this up? It's right down here. We've been going for about an hour and 30 minutes. I want to cap it off there and see what happens until tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. Just make sure you kind of just make sure you like crop out the part of you asking if whether or not you want to cap off your own video because I mean it is your stuff.
Oh no, you could just leave. No, you could just leave it there because eventually, when we do get people watching, they're gonna just kind of stay until we do just cut off the live stream.
Yeah, right.
So yeah,
Because
leaving me
that's
think
about
of is
it.
kind of just okay. Yeah, you have to see it. Unless you want to try doing some kind of sign language kind of thing and just look like something on a West Coast. I can't do that. Some army veterans gonna see that and be very concerned about what I'm signaling.
Either that or a very concerned Ohio man when you flash gang signs on the internet.
I can't even get a baseline point to start on a joke for that. All I can imagine is Stink Mina from Boondocks being like, nigga, even I don't know what you said and I'm blind.
What's good?
I wonder if I could put on like a soundboard every time somebody tips or just pops onto the stream, just have that play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Like just
to.
say what's good part. Like try to omit the N word if you could.
No, I'll put it up. I'm gonna perfectly stop it on top of it so people know where it is. But the AI that senses everything doesn't like stop the stream because it's not the entire word.
I hope not.
I hope not as well, but we'll see how it goes.
Alright, so that is our first live view podcast. All in all, I think that by the next time we do come on, we will have some more topics to talk about, especially in regards to well, my bro he does his YouTube stuff. His channel is called Boy with the Beanie. Currently, it has 45 subscribers and it's climbing, so go support him, help him out. As for me, well, me, I'm just a guy who's basically just here with a good head on his shoulders, just trying to do the right thing. And well, this guy's brother, so
He will
you
be
tell me.
he will be featured very often. Don't worry, you'll soon get to like him. I'm trying to see everything else that goes on with the Twitch stuff. But thanks for helping me plug in everything. I have to add social links to all this.
Okay.
What did I do? Okay, so